Welcome to Ashbourne Road and welcome to the summer. This is a super nice day, so I'm going to really enjoy showing you around this house today. We are stood on Ashbourne Road at the moment, which is a super quiet road. As you can see, hardly any traffic coming down here. It's kind of a dead end. Well, it's kind of the dog leg that kicks out at the back there, but no one really ever comes down here. Everyone cuts down Gorringe, which is one across. So really it's just the people who live down here and delivery men who ever come down here. So very nice and quiet. The house I'm showing you today is an absolute beauty. It is just behind me here, number 48. If the postman gets out of the way, just proving my point. The house itself is terrific. So we've got a nice big open plan kitchen reception at the back leading into the garden. We've got the full loft extension done on the top with the ensuite. It's the perfect family home. Finished just impeccably throughout, so you'll see for yourself when we get in there, but you would not need to do a single thing to the house. You can literally just move in, drop your bags and away you go. You've got great schools around here. You've got Figs Marsh, which is nice open green space, probably 2 or 3 minutes walk that way. When I say that way, it's kind of it's down this road here. And you have shops, bars, cafes, just next to Tooting Overground Station, and they are both, I'm going to say less than a 5-minute walk just down this road here. Absolutely perfect place to be set up if you have got a family. You also have a nice big Lidl just at the end as well, so your shopping needs are taken care of well and truly. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and take a look at this absolute beauty. As you walk through the front door, the first thing that really grabs your attention is just how bright it is in here. So you've got this lovely open space at the front. The wall has just been removed here, which could easily be put back in if you wanted to, but I love the way it's open plan. And of course you get this beautiful view straight out into the garden, the first thing you see when you come in. So just starting in the reception here, you've got a wonderful log burner set into the fireplace there, giving a real feature to the room. You've got the inbuilt cabinetry, lovely plantation shutters at the front, which is doing a great job today, blocking out all the sun beaming through. And you've got the original stripped back wooden flooring down there. Loads of space to sit as a family. You've got the TV set up. It's like a nice snug room. And at the back, you've got this wonderful entertaining space, which is set just off the kitchen, leading straight out into the garden. So this is acting like a second reception room at the moment. Also, you've got the dining space here and the wonderful big kitchen. I can imagine if you did have this home, what you'd do is you spend a lot of time in this area, you know, kids running back and forth, toys out, in and out of the garden, doing the homework on the table right there, having dinner, coffees in the morning, all that sort of business. And then you have the front room for the more formal, you know, occasions, or sitting down and really enjoying a movie on a Sunday, that sort of stuff. So let me show you this excellent kitchen. Loads of space here for your big family fridge freezer. You've got this beautiful dark blue cabinetry. Some really special worktops. And then in the island in the middle, you have the wooden farmhouse style top, which I love. I love an island as well. Gives you so much more versatility, this kitchen space that you're using. You've got all that chopping and preparation area, but also you get to engage with people because you're spinning around, you're talking to the whole of the room, you've not got your back to everyone. Behind you, you've got this amazing cuisine master, this 5-ring burner, which is just the job for doing big dinners, your Sunday roast, having people over, that sort of stuff. You've got the dishwasher built in just next to the sink here, and the wonderful butler sink. Again, cut into this phenomenal worktop just perfectly. Everything here, as I say, has been done. You wouldn't have to do anything when you moved into this house, but more importantly, it's been done to a really, really high standard. You can tell from the little things like the the trimmings, how the sealant's done. It's the little things that really make the detail, and here they've just been done perfectly. Clever little feature is you've got this dining area built in, and underneath the seating here you have storage space as well, which is really handy and a great use of the space. We walk past it, but just in the hallway here you also have the understairs storage built in, which is great for your hoovers and all that sort of stuff tucked away. And we've got two nice skylights set on top of the extension, which just again really helps bring that light through into this room. So obviously you've got the bifolds pulled right back today because it's such a nice day, and you have this great indoor-outdoor living space created. So the garden is kind of split into the two areas. You've got the decking area and you've got the little sort of faux grass area at the rear, which is great. I think what you do now, we're getting into that summer period, is you get the outdoor furniture set up here. You have your alfresco dinner at night. You have your glass of wine out here. It's super private. You've got houses next to us, but they don't really have a clear view in your garden. And then behind, you can just see how few people have view into the garden here. It's great. The houses behind us on Links Road are, I don't know, maybe getting on for 100 meters away. Which is really, really aided by the fact that you've got the train tracks just running behind us here. The trains are really quiet, and they don't run often. They stop at night. It's just, I think, a real plus, because it means no one's ever going to build anything ghastly behind you looking into your garden. I don't know if you can see, but the sun is absolutely beaming down into the garden at the moment. I'm getting a tan as we speak, which is hard for me as a redhead. And on top of the house, you can also just see where you've got the extension built in. Let me tilt you up a little bit. There you go. So you've got the beautiful loft extension. And just note the way they've matched the framing of the windows in the Juliet balcony with the framing for the bifold doors down here. Again, all the details have been taken care of to a really high degree. Heading upstairs to the first floor, and this beautiful banister which walk through and takes us onto this really bright landing space. Everything on the first floor comes off the landing space itself, which is great. There's no weird walking through one room to get another room. We'll start at the front here, which is this fantastic double bedroom. Again, super, super bright. I mean, the windows here are almost the size of the entire front facade. And again, the road is just super quiet. So like the owners have got here, you can set up a desk easily, and this could be a nice work from home station. Plenty of space for the big old double bed. You know, you can build wardrobes into the alcoves without any problem at all. Either side, or have a desk on one side and not on the other side if you like. Obviously they've got the nice chaise lounge set up here. And I really love the colours they've got here. You've got the accent wall just on the Rio, just to give a little bit of depth to the room, a little bit of character to the house. Behind that you have the smaller of the bedrooms, but by no means a small bedroom. A lot of the time these houses will have this room as a real box room where you can just about get a wardrobe in pretty much. But here, this house is slightly wider, I believe, than most. And so this room actually is a decent size. Obviously it's set up as a kids room at the moment. Equally, you could then have this as another home office. You have a dressing room, baby's room, kids room, whatever you want really. Pretty versatile. And again, we've got a nice big window set at the back, pouring light in. Towards the back of the house, we have a third bedroom. Again, a really decent sized double, this one, similar to the first one we saw. This one looks over the back of the house towards the garden, which is a really nice view to have. And again, you've got the chimney breast here, so you can easily build in the bespoke wardrobes either side if you wanted to. Although, to be fair, the room is big enough that you don't really have to. You could have a freestanding wardrobe easily behind the door here. One thing about these houses which is great is on this first floor, you retain the really decent ceiling height. You know, it has that period feel to it, where you have the character and the proportions you look for. Quick tidbit is, I don't know if you can see the house right behind us here with the extension. Apparently, this is a fairly famous Instagram channel where people renovated that house and put the whole thing on there, which is quite cool and might be something to check out. You'll do back onto the train tracks here, as I said, when we're in the garden, as I think that is a massive bonus because you're not going to have anyone infringing on your privacy. You're going to have anyone building into that space. And honestly, there's been, I think, 2 trains gone past since I've been filming. You told me if you've heard them, because I didn't. And then finally on the first floor, you have this wonderful family bathroom. Again, big window. You've got the modern rainfall shower, plus attachments. Got the very, very slick metal tiles. The heated, all important heated radiator. Oh, sorry, I'll get out of the shot. And again, this is really new, really clean and fresh and on point. And then finally, we'll head up to the top extension. So these are my favourite rooms in the entire house. I always love the master suite, not only because it's really luxury and I want a master suite, but because they just get so much light. So you've got the big oversized Velux at the front here, and then this cracking Juliet balcony at the back. So let me just poke you out without dropping you. Some really nice views over Tooting. And of course the garden below if you want to keep an eye on the kids. So the room itself is great. You've got decent ceiling heights, and that extends through into this wonderful ensuite as well. The ensuite actually is as big as most family bathrooms are, which is fantastic. Right in keeping with the bathroom below, you've got the wonderful rainfall shower plus attachments. You've got the heated towel rail, the modern slick metro tile. And in the main bedroom itself, so we have the 3 wardrobes plus drawer spaces built in here. Room for a big chest of drawers behind us. And then what is really cool is you have loads of additional storage just set down here in the eaves. So all your suitcases, your Christmas trees, the junk that you need but you don't need it all the time, that can just get shoved out there, out of sight, out of mind. And you've got loads of little cool nooks as well, where you can put things that you want to grab every now and then, but also are not everyday items. Equally, you've got this cool seating area just set into the alcove. I mean, most of the time this is a waste of space, really. People don't figure out anything to do with it. What a lovely little, I don't know, I want to call it a library, a little reading area. Imagine sitting out here, just getting away from the kids, getting away from the rest of the household for a little bit, with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine at night, iPad, book, whatever you want in hand, podcast in the background. It's like a hiding space for adults. So there you have it, 48 Ashbourne Road. Amazing house, you don't have to do anything to. Right near Tooting Overground Station. Super quiet, super luxury, everything a family could want around here. Last year I sold a house just right at the end of the road down there, which I said was the best house that I'd ever sold around here. Well, that's just got relegated to second place. This is the best family house. Please give us a ring, we'd love to show you. See you soon.